Just a few weeks ago, Nano Banana looked like the ultimate Photoshop killer. But now, scratch that thought, a new image editor and generator has arrived, and it makes Nano Banana itself feel outdated. I know that sounds hard to believe, so in this video I'll show you real examples and direct comparisons with Nano Banana. Let's dive straight in. The model is called Seedream 4.0, created by ByteDance, the company behind TikTok. On their website, they share some examples. Let's suppose you upload a ton of images and prompt it to merge them all together into a single image. The result is insane. It understands the prompt perfectly, and everything looks exactly like the reference image. You can also change the text in a poster, like this, or even completely change the lighting of the scene, like this. It's also really good at colorizing black and white photos. And beyond editing, it's extremely powerful at generating images too. For example, you can prompt it to design a landing page for this gallery, like this. Or you can ask it to draw out an equation and the solution of the equation on a blackboard. And then look at the results to see how accurately it understands the prompt. And also, give the solution. Amazing. These are some crazy examples. Just look at how insane that is. Now, of course, these are their official demos, so they might be cherry-picked. Next up, I'll show you some of my own experiments and comparisons with Nano Banana. The equation use case is interesting. I tried the same prompt but with a different equation, and the results were impressive. Seedream executed it perfectly, while Nano Banana also got the correct answer and steps, but presented them a little messily, without making the best use of space. Still, both models successfully produced the right result. I used this image and gave it a prompt. Add a crocodile in the river. The image must be consistent and natural. Now, looking at the result from Seedream, it's impressive. The crocodile blends in perfectly. Everything looks natural, and the image stays consistent with the reference. On the other hand, Nano Banana also delivers a good result, but there's a clear mistake. The crocodile is way too big, and it just doesn't look natural. That's why, in this round, I give the point to Seedream. Here's another example of adding things to a picture. I uploaded a photo of Robert Pattinson and used this prompt. Add a realistic, black Batman mask to Robert Pattinson's face so it matches his look and the lighting. The result from Nano Banana came out good. The mask fit well, and only the face shape changed a little, but it still looked fine. The result from Seedream was not good. It added the mask, but didn't fix it, and it also changed his facial expression. So this time, the point goes to Nano Banana. I used this image and gave a prompt to change it into nighttime. Here is the Seedream result. It turned into nighttime, but the street lights stayed on. On the other hand, Nano Banana also kept the street lights on, but it turned off the building lights. In Seedream, the building lights are still on. Comment below and tell me which one you would give points to. Here, I used an aerial view image of the Eiffel Tower and gave a prompt to turn it into nighttime. The Seedream result does switch the scene to night, with the building lights visible, but the Eiffel Tower lights remain off. On the other hand, Nano Banana clearly understands my request better. Both the buildings and the Eiffel Tower lights are glowing beautifully. So, the point goes to Nano Banana. As we've seen with Seedream, it performs very well when changing text. To test this, I used their image that had Santiago Music Festival written on it and gave the following prompt. Change Santiago Music Festival to PursuingAi. Seedream's results are perfect, whereas Nano Banana is not effective at changing the text properly and does not remove Music Festival. Since these are Seedream examples, it might be unfair to Nano Banana. So I used my own image with Golf Club Meet and Greet written on it and gave the prompt. Change Golf Club Meet and Greet to Basketball Club. Get a chance to meet Ronaldo and Messi. Keep the color scheme, font, and alignment of the text unchanged. Here's the result. Seedream was perfectly able to nail it, even including the dash I specified in the prompt. Nano Banana, however, clearly failed in this round. I don't know why, but it added extra elements to the image. Here, points go to Seedream. I used this image and gave the prompt. Add loads of motion blur trails to this person running fast. Here are the results from both models. So, which one should you choose? In this case, I prefer the Nano Banana generation. I uploaded this pizza image and gave the prompt. Make the pizza look like a 2D whimsical hand-drawn anime illustration, while keeping everything else in the image exactly the same. In the prompt, I specifically mentioned only the pizza, but Seedream transformed the whole image into 2D. On the other hand, Nano Banana made a small mistake by also turning the hand into 2D. But overall, Nano Banana's generation is good. So I should give a point to Nano Banana. And before you go, I just want to share this. I'm constantly researching new AI tools that can really make your life easier. So don't forget to subscribe and stay ahead.